What's up, Tristan? Hey, Solaris. I'm having an absolute crap day, everyone. Hey, Solaris. I'm having an absolute crap day. Rusty, how's your cats? I don't know where Caramel is. I didn't let him out. I don't know where he is. Haven't seen him for 2 days. Being he's old and was not feeling well, he may have croaked. Phil Perochi said my name. Solaris said, "What's wrong with your day?" Wyatt Fraser, Richard, do you know how to get spray paint out of a German Shepherd's eyes? Take him to a vet. Tristan Smith, love you, buddy. Rusty Dog, oh no, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's been um Caramel, I don't know where he is. He could be fine. He disappears every now and again, but he wasn't feeling well. So that's a concern. And then my shower is all stopped up. I've been trying to get that fixed, so I've been ordering product after product, but Richard, you're having a rough day. At least you're not an Egyptian. I don't even know what that means. Phil Prochi, did you work today? No, I didn't, actually. I mean, I could have called and seen if there was anything for me to do at work, except for the fact that, my bathtub shower is not working. And as it is not working, I cannot bathe to go to work. So, Trevor says, "Hello, Richard. You remember me?" Not really, Trevor. I have to be honest. Tristan Smith. Sulfuric acid works really well for stopped up drains. Make sure there aren't any other chemicals, though. That's what we did here. Yeah, I just ordered a 25-foot snake. Because I've tried Drano, it's not working. Ugh. I mean, seriously. Rusty Dog, hope your day gets better. Mike, Richard, what's up with the lights? I just feel really bad right now, and I honestly kind of want to be in darkness. Solaris, it's very dark for some reason. Yes, it is very dark. Gecko, what's happening, man? Gotta hear that a lot for this dream. Wyatt, you're like Batman right now. No, I'm not. Luke Diaz, boo boo boo. Perfect situation. Let love down the drain. Here's the pitch, slow and straight. All I have to do is swing and I'm a hero. Kid's getting snot on my computer. Oh, and Another thing that happened to me, I cracked my toenail. There we go. Everything's the way I want it now, I think. Yeah. Nail on my largest toe, my big toe there, just cracked the crap out of it. Alright, guys, lights are on. Y'all happy now? Tristan, we got our pool all set up yesterday. Cool, man. I love pools. Philip Hirochi, I think Planet Fitness is $10 a month and you can shower there. Okay, if it gets to the point where I keep not being able to shower, I would 24-hour fitness is the closest to me, and it's open 24-hour. But I believe it's also $10 a month. So yes, Philip, thank you for that. But I mean, I don't know if the problem is that bad yet, although it certainly feels like it's getting there. Just you have to understand that kind of showering is rather important for many of the other things I would do. So Loopy Diaz is going weird. Trevor, Richard, can you see my messages? Yes, Trevor, I can see them. MJ, Richard, what car do you have? I have a Civic, a Honda Civic. Rusty Dog, I know you're not Christian, but I'll pray for you. You know, Rusty, we Jews don't believe that what we believe is for everyone. Mike, no, turn him back off. I like the dark. El Pistafo, hey dude. Solaris, no return to the dark side. No light can ever reach me from the dark side, my friend. Line says, what up, OG triple og? Okay. Oh, Brochi, yeah, your shower floor caved in, so I've had to use the gym shower. Freaking suck. Dude! Wow, Philip, that sucks. El Pistafo, too dark. There we are. MJ, makes sense why Jason wanted to buy it. Civics are great. What it is, MJ, is I made that before I went back to work, and my car had been just sitting there for, weeks and weeks and weeks. And people were like, yeah, if you're not driving it, we could make some money off of it. And you can tell, because, people, like, there was one guy, he ran to my door, right? And he rings the bell, and then he runs out to his car, and he's in his car with the door open, and he says, is that car for sale? Like, why would you be in the car with your door open? Because you don't want me to deck your ass. El Pistafo, too dark. What are you watching on El Pistafo? Solaris, cause water bill expensive in 2025. I shower every 2 days. Yeah, I gotta shower a lot, dude. Trevor, please don't hurt yourself, Richard. Mike, what's wrong with your shower? It won't drain. been slow draining for a while. I've tried 4 different kinds of drain cleaners to try and clear it out, and it's just not working. And so it won't drain. It's just the shower won't drain. And so what I did was I ordered a 25-foot snake, and hopefully I'm going to be able to punch through whatever the problem is with that. And like what happened was my brother had the bathroom redone, and he used a contractor that clearly didn't know what they were talking about. And the fittings around the shower, the plug for the shower, disintegrated. So I mean, I've been meaning to put a mesh there. I have to put a mesh there, but I ordered the wrong one, and it's like once I get a mesh there, like what was the kind of point of the end was I washed something out I washed the dustpan out in the shower because I got something funky in it, and you know, stuff got down the drain and it messed up my shower. So I mean, they must have been just barely draining before that. So there's something in there causing trouble. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the snake should arrive between 4 and 8 o'clock tomorrow, so I should be able to get it cleared by work, assuming that works. But I mean, if not, I may have to shower in that mess, which would be unpleasant. Solaris, Richard, what is so good about alcohol? Tequila is terrible. Firstly, Solaris, there's 2 kinds of tequila. There's shooting tequila and there's mixing tequila. The terrible kind is for mixing. And secondly, alcohol has a number of properties. Having 1 drink a day actually improves your mood and makes your depression better. After the 1 drink, you kind of need to stop for when you're depressed, because alcohol is a depressant. But that's just how that works. So, yeah, I mean, look, I'm a food blogger. That's why I have alcohol. I have no problem being completely dry if that's not having alcohol at all. If that's something that bothers you. But the thing is, the alcohol is supposed to be interesting. I drink things that are interesting to people. That's why I drink. Philip Rochi, yeah, our house is like yours, built in the 50s, so it's been falling apart. Tons of water damage in the bathroom. Yeah, bro. I mean, I actually have a 2-bathroom house. It's not a bad house, but my brother convinced me to have everything ripped out and then put a stop order on everything, and then he just, well, I mean, crazy. My family did a lot of effed up things to try and get me to sell the house. And, it's like, yeah. As I say, if you handed me $1 million, it would still take me a month at best before I could get the house to the point where I could even have contractors coming in. And contractors don't want to deal with a house in this condition. Jen Ramirez, hey Richard, how are you today? I'm doing great. It's good to hear, Jen. I'm doing awful. Caramel is missing somewhere in my house. He won't come when I call him. I cracked my toenail, and my shower won't drain. Relentless Row is fraud. What the hell is going on, big guy? Oh, guys, you're behind in the chat. Yes, I am. I'm generally pretty behind in the chat. Solaris, no, it's just delayed because people chat way too much. VM, hello. Solaris, and he has to read chat individually. Jim Ramirez, did you try boiling water like a lot of boiling water? I did not try that. But there's currently a bog of chemicals in my shower, so don't know if boiling water would be the best of ideas, safety-wise. I have considered it. Solaris, boiling water is a terrible choice for drain stuff. No, I mean, it does its job. Mike, bat in top drain, plug, bottom drain, workout, every for me. Not sure what you mean there. Aaron, you're cute. Aaron, are you a dude or a chick? Because Aaron is one of those names. Pam Bean. Sorry about your toe. Did you see a foot doctor yet? No, it happened this morning, and I mean, I'm just gonna have to cut the toenail off. I let it grow too long. I mean, look, I'm depressed. Solaris, hot sauce battle alternative. Just kidding. Allegedly, Brian, do you open Pokemon booster packs on here? No, I don't. Trevor, can we see the toenail? I don't know if I could work that. There was the toenail. Artie Goals, I am depressed too. Yeah, we all are. You can see just how messy my damn cats create this black sand stuff because they have fleas. It gets everywhere. I mean, I basically have to pull everything apart, wipe it all down, and put it back together. Jen Ramirez, Solaris, got a better idea than what we already came up with. Leon 18, if you were stuck between two guys, would you go backwards or forwards? Solaris, oh, how do you make the name like that? What? Don't know what you mean, Solaris. Gary Knowlton, we want to see Mike. Put plastic bag in the hole up top in tube over the flow drain, okay, then plunge the drain in the bottom. Oh, yes, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Trevor, ew, that's bad. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Gary Knowlton, ouch. Aaron, I'm a guy. Why are you calling me cute then, dude? I already know what I look like. I mean, gay men always come up to me and say, hey, what's up, Big Bear? Oh, you're so fabulous. And I go, right. Limner, do you ever name the hippie voice? No, I didn't. Like, man, I mean, never could come up with a name. I'm still kind of leaning towards Zorbic, though, you know? Like, Adam Carolla said that his mom used to bang this dude named Zorback who made bongs for a living. And, like, that was before weed was legal, man, so he was down. Limner said hi. Willy Wally, how are you doing, Bob? Who's Bob? Arts Girls, yes, I hate myself. I used to hate myself for loving you, riding on the metro. How old are you, Arts Girls? Are you old enough to even be here? Not that I'm age restricted or anything, but I'm just saying, you know. YouTube may consider that toenail to be gore. Trevor, why do your cats have fleas if they're indoor cats? Because they're not all indoor cats, dingus. Phil Perochi, I crack my nail and toenail all the time for judo. One time my toenail completely ripped off. Freaking sucked, man. Yeah, I mean that's judo for you. It involves a lot of throwing people around. They say Aikido is not is more of a ligament injury thing than judo, but that's because Aikido tends to be less, distance. Willy Wally, you're not wearing shoes, I know. Yes, I just showed people my toenail. I'm not wearing shoes. I can't put a shoe on with the toenail messed up like that. I have to cut it first. I mean, I was hoping that the broken section would just come off. Pink Rabbit, you're way too good at being gay. Well, thanks? What do you know about being gay? I mean, seriously. It's a voice that I use a lot. People are like, do Mr. Fabulous, do Mr. Fabulous. And I'm like, yes, yes, I love it when people do Mr. Fabulous. Jen Ramirez, it's Snake should work. Good, you already ordered it. Yeah. Aaron, I'm gay. Sorry. Aaron, don't be sorry that you're gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's a little forward to go up to a man you've never met before and who's on the internet and say you're cute. You kind of want to break the ice first. You don't want to. You're cute because people will be like, oh, well that makes me. I don't know what to respond to that. You kind of want to start with hello, Aaron. Hello would work much better, and then you might want to work in the gay thing. I mean, it's like you don't go from I've never met you before to hey, I'd like to give you a BJ in 5 minutes. People have gone there with me, and it's very uncomfortable. Solaris. Can't believe Aaron is homeless. What? I mean homosexual. Okay, that makes more sense. No, I can believe Aaron is homosexual. There's a lot of gay going on nowadays. There's nothing wrong with again, Aaron, be who you are, rock who you are, but you just have to understand you can't come up to people like that without making them feel a little uncomfortable. It's like when men pull their dicks out in front of me. It's like, I didn't want to see that. Yet. Mr. Fabulous is not gay. He's bisexual. Pink Rabbit. Hello, gay Aaron. That's funny. AZ123. Evening, Richard. Hope you had a good day. I did not. VM. Alts girl is like 14. Patacam Gaming. Bro, don't go OCD. He has... Oh, I haven't heard that one before. Trevor, but don't you know how fleas are even for your health? Dude, I just got more flea treatment. Okay? And you can't just, it's not going to happen in one day, You're going to have, it takes time to take care of fleas. And what do you want me to do? Go down, take all the cats to the vet and have them flea dipped? It's an expensive process. Connor, how's your boyfriend doing? Yes, Aaron, how's Connor doing? Connor, the more you ask about gay things, you sound more gay. Soul Reaper, sup ex-husband? Soul Reaper is apparently talking to Aaron. Okay. Phil Perochi, it's okay, Mr. Fabulous. It's okay. Trevor, how much is your house worth in California? I don't know and I don't care. Debucci. Hey, Richard, bro, how are you? I'm in pain. Aaron, I'm sorry everyone was calling you gay. I was just trying to be nice. You are not gay. Again, Aaron, you don't need to apologize for being gay. What you are is what you are. Be proud of what you are. And everyone is always calling me gay. If it bothered me, I would probably be gay. That's one of those things that if you're not gay and you know you're not gay, being called gay doesn't bother you that much. But if you are gay and you don't know you're gay, being called gay really bothers you. It's one of those things about gayness. It's sort of like the whole anti-gay law. Politicians were tired of people talking about how gay they were in Florida. So they said, stop saying gay. We're not gay. We just have sex with other men. That's not gay. KJ Kelly, how many chins in a Chinese phone book? A whole effing lot. At VM, what's your favorite burger joint? Are you a big fan of In-N-Out? Yes, indeed, I am a big fan of In-N-Out. Solaris, burger joint is always In-N-Out. Pink Rabbit, Connor isn't gay. He's just curious. No, I'm sorry. Connor is gay. I saw him with Aaron the other day, and let me tell you, Connor was the bitch. Trevor, why does your family want you to sell the house? Because they own part of it and they want the money. Dividend, why are you in pain, bro? Can I find out by my cards what's biz your pain? Um, I just well, the toenail thing only hurts a little bit, but the emotional pain is kind of just this looming insanity right now. Philip Hirochi, it's funny when you tell the stories where dudes hit on you at the club, like that one guy who bent over in front of you. Yes, yes, he was like, "Look at my tushy, isn't it fabulous?" I'm like, no, it's not that fat. It's just an average tushy. And his friend who was wearing the black diaper, like, what was up with that? Eric Sachs, burgers go then out limo. Go in then out limo, yes. Mike, I'm not gay, but I spend more time watching Richard than my wife. Uh, well, well. Trevor, so do they live with you? No, they don't. One of the things they decided was, like, okay, if you don't have your brother with you paying the bills, then you're not going to have the money, so you're going to move out. It's like, no. I mean, look, if I sold the house, I would then have to move to another state, where houses are not $500,000 for a shitty one. Solaris, bro, Rich, I want a guy online whose girlfriend broke up with him and openly admitted to being lesbian and getting down with his sister behind his back. That is messed up, dude. I mean, a lot of guys said they banged my sister, but I knew they were lying because they could still walk. One of my friends once said, goes, your sister bent over the other day and I thought I was looking at a cow. I mean, big wide hips, really long, thick tail. Pink Rabbit, did please do card reading on Richard and let us know. What kind of club was that? It was a dance club. I'm a security officer at the club. Solaris, a gay club, probably. Solaris, do you know much about gay clubs? Mitigant, your pain is everyone is calling you gay in the stream? No, not really. And you are cooked with it, and you live as also hitting you hard. I think you want to rephrase that. MH, hello, my dog eating friend. You eat your friends? Well, that must make you popular. Trevor, so your family made mad at you for this. Trevor, my family is mad at me because I'm alive. It is their opinion that if I were to eat a bullet, their lives would be better. Now, my family has always kind of had this, um, how can I put it? This concept that hurting me doesn't hurt me. So they do things that, I mean, my father was what we call an absent parent. He was neglectful, he was never there. And he was much more involved in my brother and sister than he was with me. So he blamed me for all of the family's problems. So the family kind of blamed me for all their problems. They got into the habit through him. And, I mean, it's like, when my sister got out of college, for example, literally, as she got home from the ceremony, the commencement ceremony, she was demanding we sell the house. When I wouldn't sell the house, she said that we would sell the house anyway and I would get nothing. It wasn't, well, we're just going to sell the house. I mean, you'll get your money, but we'll sell the house. It was, no, we're just going to take your name off the house, we're going to sell it, and you're going to get absolutely nothing. That was 25 years ago. Okay. So then my sister tried to turn me into her butler. She literally sat there and said, well, if I'm going to pay bills in this house, because she was living with me, you have to, keep the house clean for me. I'm like, no, that doesn't, you have to pay bills in this house. That's how it works. You don't get anything for that. You pay your fair share. So, she didn't want to do that. That's my family. They think that, I don't deserve anything, and I guess, technically, legally, they're right. But Pink Rabbit, Solaris, ouch, getting cheated on by your own sister. Yeah, I think it's always bad when it's family, but I know a dude that thinks his wife banged his dad. So, I mean, I think that... Because I've met his dad, and his dad's not hot or anything. Like, he's old and old. Like, he's not, like, old and, like, oh my god, he's this incredible gentleman. And you'd be like, well, I can see how women would want to bang him. Like, no. But then, like, the wife's obsessed with him cheating on her, and I don't know if he cheated on her as in sex. He definitely cheated on her somehow. Soul Reaper, what about your old... deposit money from court? New room apartment. What are you talking about? How would that help? An apartment here is $2,000 a month. Solaris, no, my guys, I said it was awesome else. Okay. Someone else, yes, Solaris. We get that, it still sucks. Aaron, take care of cats means you are generous and kind. Not necessarily, Aaron, but thank you. Russell, do you have any gay uncles or friends? I have a few gay friends. I mean, I don't have any uncles. They're all dead. Like, seriously. Pink Rabbit. Aaron, please change your name to Gay Aaron so we can more easily identify you. Dibidget, no, how can my card reading be incorrect? Aaron, okay. Solaris, Pink Rabbit, how can you just tell someone that lol? Okay. This page is starting to stall, so I'm going to have to refresh it. Pink Rabbit, Solaris, it never hurts to ask. Dibidget, one day I found a gay crying. I asked him, why are you crying, you gay? He told me everyone called me gay, and I know that. Then why should they call me gay? It hurts me. Does that make any sense, bro? Yes. Jen Ramirez, when my mom or dad disagreed with me, I would tell their parents on them, my grandparents. Lol. Jen, my old man's mother loved him so much that he could do no wrong in her eyes. He was her fair haired boy. Pink Rabbit, that's called a revenge uff. Trevor, why did your dad hate you so much? Um, he said it was because when I was 3 years old I went to bed. He said he didn't want 3 kids. Okay, just understand this. He said things were fine when he had 2 kids. He didn't want 3 kids. My mother wanted 4 kids, so he was really against the 4 kids, and he wanted me aborted. And my mother was like, "F you! I'm not getting my son. I want 4 kids." She wanted 4 children. This is one of those things that my parents couldn't get along with. So yeah, he hated me because he felt that his problems were because he had 3 kids. It's Corazon Orosro. Richard, are you living the American dream? No. Pink Rabbit. Dibby, that was what we in the US called a conundrum. Just a normal dude. Hi, can I borrow some money from you? No. Solaris, American dream, so just all the stereotypes. VM, the poor nephew of yours, man, having that sea cow for a mother. I really hope he's okay. Um, I'll never know. And given what his mother's probably told him about me, it's probably better. Probably better. I mean, I don't want him to be at odds with his mom about me. I'm sure he'll have plenty of reason for that on his own. I mean, if I could become successful in life, maybe I could be like, the uncle that like pays for his college or something. I don't know. But he's like 6, so what do you think about that? Dibijit, Pink Rabbit, that's surprising, bro. Phil Perochi, someone want to buy your car today. No, not today. That video was made like 6 months ago. Solaris, if he didn't want 3 kids, why did he do it with your mom? He wanted to have sex. Sex is fun. Just a normal dude. Hey, had 2 siblings. Were they rich? You had 2 siblings. Were they rich? Okay, my 2 siblings are in different counties, and I don't believe they are of great monetary wealth. Pink Rat, Richard, you're in a counseling for this, right? Not at the moment. I mean, the counselors were like, "You're not depressed. You're just stressed out." Okay, we can't help you. Divigit, a gay give birth to 4 LGBTs. VM, he's only 6. Jesus, I thought he was in college by now. No, my sister had 1 kid very late in life. Airline, I'm sorry you were told that, Richard. People say hurtful things. Sticks and stones, man. Trevor, would you kiss Donald Trump for $25,000? Where do I have to kiss him? I mean, are we talking like on the cheek? Because I would do that. Wouldn't kiss the butthole though. Dilton Bag, yo, what's up? Trick 1, at least you will not be propositioned by a homosexual. Oh, I will be propositioned by homosexuals. It happens a lot. Pink Rabbit, not receiving love from your parents is the #1 cause of depression. Hello? Is it? I was depressed because my parents let my brother beat the snot out of me when I was like 2 years old and fucked up my brain. Like, that's why I read. It's so hard for me to read because damage the part of the brain that sees. Like, my eyes work perfectly, but the brain attached to them is all screwed up. Mike, Richard, you need to be spread up, open, and covered with love. Things get better. That's a little weird, Mike. But yeah, I see what you mean there. Solaris, Mike, you might want to rephrase that. Just a normal dude. Bro, did you hear the war between India and Pakistan? I'm I'm hearing it's gonna escalate. Oh, page died. This computer is old. Perfect situation. Led love down the train. Just a normal dude. I wish both of them lose. Eh. Trevor, would you kiss his you know what for 10 million? Show me the money. Are we talking cash free, tax free? Because it would have to be tax free. Phil Perochi, do you think dinosaurs had feathers? Yes. Some of them did. Pink Rabbit, my brother dropped me off a bunk bed as a baby. I went into conclusions? I'm thinking that's convulsions. And was terrified of my brother after he and couldn't communicate to my mom. Yeah, it's tough, Pink Rabbit. I mean, what happened was my brother and my sister actually just thought it would be fun to smash my head into a concrete floor. As they tag teamed me, I really couldn't do much because they're 2 years. My brother is 4 years older than me. My sister is 2 years older than me. So, um, like I say, my brother was a very abusive person, very physically abusive. He very much enjoyed causing pain. I don't know why exactly, but that's who he was, or who he is. He once tried to smother me with a couch cushion. He threw the couch cushion on my face and sat on it. I've had a fear of being smothered to death ever since. Debijit, just a normal dude. That is not war. It was a reply to their terrorist attack of Pakistan. Uh, Solaris, Philip, I believe dinosaurs had feathers because chickens are the closest relative of the descendant of the T Rex. Yes. Trevor, tax free, you get a MAGA hat. I don't think I want the MAGA hat. I don't want. I mean, could you give me that stuff that makes me not remember? Because there's a medication you can have that makes you just not remember. Russell, would you rather thumb wrestle Alex Trebek or Carl Wilson? Trebek. Phil Perochi, do you feel at least 1% better while being on here? And I talk to all of us, hoping you do, man. Yeah, I mean, being on here gets my mind off my troubles. VM, were your parents still together when your mother died? No. If so, do you think if she had lived, she would have eventually left him? My mother left my father. Okay. Um, it's possible, VM, that if my mother had not had 3 children, that she would be alive today. Okay. Because, when I was born, they found the cancer. And it's possible the stress of having me is what killed her. That's not, you can't lay that on me. I didn't decide to make her pregnant with me. But, you know, it's also very possible that the stress of my father being such a dick is what killed her. Just a normal dude. Hi, would you become a politician for 1 million? What? Phil Perochi, I see Solaris. Axion Jaxion. Sup? What's this? It's a fat man talking. Trevor, I feel like you like being bullied by your brother and sister. That's why I have a restraining order against my brother. Do I? Is that I like this? That's why I have a restraining order against my brother? Dick. Colin Cook. Hi, Axion Jackson. What is this home skillet talking about? Just a normal dude, bro. Is your life screwed up? Tell me about it. Eric Sachs at 144 Magnolia Street. I saw the window of the house, a bunch of men in white robes. They was each other in the like a choo-choo train. They were wearing white robes when they were doing this? Solaris, what's the picture of today? It's a power tower. Colin Cook said hi. You'll be brought. Yuri Boyka. Fox or socks? Willis. Late to the feed. What's up, Richard? It's early today. Russell, all psych meds make you not remember. No, there's something like if you're going to have extremely traumatic pain, they give you this thing that makes you not remember the pain. So you suffer the trauma, but you can't form a memory of it. So you never have that. You never have the memory of what happened to you. Solaris, Fox better than socks. George Chavez, lol, I was just about to say why that fat man's still talking. Just a normal dude, bro. If you're poor, how do you gain this much weight? I ate your mom. Yorby Boyka, Fox or socks. Colin Cook, what is your favorite meal? Pizza? Solaris, but you need to trap the fox in a box or it'll escape. But you need to trap the fox in a box or it will run across the rocks. Russell, have you tried CBD? No. Trevor, why don't you just call your brother and solve the issue? Have him sign over the house to you. How would I do that? One, he's not legally able to do that. And two, how would I force him to do that? Solaris, Pink Rabbit, is wrong with your brother. Oh, Pink Rabbit, my brother was 12 years old. He wrapped me in a blanket and carried me around when I was 5. I couldn't breathe and was panicking and begging him, but he kept saying there are holes in the blanket. Okay, Pink Rabbit, I think your brother is mentally ill. Ricky Jared, you're flying through the desert on your boat and you catch an aquatic politician. What do you need in your pocket to calculate the mass of the sun? A pencil. Stone Papa Smurf, my cousin got prescribed SSRIs and he was depersonalized. He thought everyone was a robot. Yeah, SSRIs affect everyone differently. Mike, my brother is 6 years old. We got along fine. 6 years older, we got along fine if we see each other. We just never had any relationship. Oh, that's messed up. Yuri Broka. There are only 2 occasions when Americans respect privacy, especially in presidents. There are prayer and fishing. Do svidonia, comrade. Just a normal dude. Poor people can't buy many foods. You may be secretly rich. There are levels of poverty, dude. I'm not, like, super poor that I can't buy food. Besides, fattening food is cheap. Trevor, tell him you love him and don't want to fight. Trevor, you're a douche. Eric Sachs, Megan Fox wearing just socks. I wonder if you can Google that. It's, I'm just gonna see. Ah, Megan Fox wearing just socks. No, nothing particularly. Not even a decent link. Megan Fox without socks. Yep, nothing in there. Okay, where was I? Ricky Jared, Pepsi is indeed the correct answer. Mathematics, hey Richard, would you consider eating, dude? When those beans come, when you buy them and send and have them sent to my house, I will eat them on live. They're on my Amazon wish list, dude. So you get no excuses. Just a normal dude, bro. Go to the gym and show them what you are made of. Too busy banging your mom. VM, buy it for him, then mathematics. Eric Sachs, never put your cock in a fox box. Mathematics, someone buy Richard some beans so he can eat them on live. No, mathematics, you do it. You want to see me eat beans? You buy the damn beans. It ain't that hard. Trevor, I don't mean to be rude. I just want to see if you can solve the issues. Trevor, if I could solve the issues, I would have. I mean, like I say, I have a $500,000 problem. And $500,000 might not solve it. William, Megan Fox was hot in the first Transformers movie. Now she's got a bunch of plastic in her face. I haven't seen her lately. Trevor, do you think your family watches these streams? No, I definitely don't think they do. Mathematics, hey Richard, have you dreamed of the camel toe again? I have never dreamed of that camel toe. VM, just a normal dude. Whoa, nice solution, bro. You solved the $1,000,000 problem. Let's these new gens come on here and become life counselors. Yeah. Dibidget, Lemo you. Phil Perochi, Paris Hilton, Megan Fox, or Pamela Anderson? Okay, so Paris Hilton would set my pubes on fire. Pamela Anderson, I like mature women, so I would definitely hit that, but I'm just going to have to say that it comes down to what's the circumstance. Megan Fox or Anderson, because it's like, yeah, Megan Fox, you're talking hit it and quit it, or you're talking hit it and keep it, because Stone Papa Smurf, what was the last movie you saw in theaters? I do not remember. Eric Sachs, my mom was carrying me in arms once and got startled by a raccoon and dropped me on the ground and ran, so I hit the ground. Cal Prince, too busy with your mom, haha. Just a normal dude. VM, are you making fun of me? Solaris, Philip, all three I chose one. Why can have all? Because Paris Hilton will set your pubes on fire with that nasty skank. I'm told it looks like somebody took meatloaf and threw it against the wall. Stone Papa Smurf, I hope you read the book I told you about, Psycho-Cybernetics. It's in the other room. Phil Perochi, Lowell, Mathematics. Hey Richard, how's Grinder going for you? I don't know, Mathematics. Apparently you keep looking for me on there. Why I'm not on there? Because I'm not gay. Stone Papa Smurf, you should go to Temple, my man. It would help. I've considered that, but then I have to go to work afterwards. Just a normal dude. I am not a new gen. I'm 19 years old. Dibidget, do you like Starbucks? It's okay. Trevor, if your dad hated you so much, why did he leave the house for you in his will? He didn't. It wasn't his house. It was my mother's house. Solaris, new gen means new viewers. Yeah, Trevor, my father did not have a will, but he did screw me over in death as much as life. Need money for lawyers. New gen Willis, I watched your video of your drinking the nasty chocolate water. That stuff looked horrible. Oh, it so was. Oh God, was it so bad? Like, who thinks of this? Stone Baba Smurf, is there a Dairy Queen near you? No, there is not. There used to be, but it closed down. In fact, I could search the nearest Dairy Queen if that would make you happy. Okay, so the nearest Dairy Queen to me is a Grill and Chill? What the? Is a Dairy Queen treat, so it's not the full. Wait. Yeah, the nearest Dairy Queen to me is a Dairy Queen treat. Looks like it's the one in Cerritos, but there is another one. Uh, 25 miles. It's not entirely correct. Trying to get this dang thing to work. It's not. It's having issues. Okay, so Dairy Queen Santa Ana looks like geographically the closest one to me. It is in a mall. And it's 15 miles. Oh no, it's 11 miles away, so not close. Trevor gave me $1.99. Richard, you can still fix the family issues. Yeah, with money. Alex B, I'm watching you read these comments. I think you're dyslexic. I have been clinically diagnosed with dyslexia. Solaris, he is dyslexic. Divigit, Richard, when life hits you hard, visit KFC. You will find chickens. One once said to me, life is like a penis. When it gets hard, screw it. Willis, best deal around here is steak and shake. Double stack burger and fries for $6, some change. Steak and shake. Where do you live, Willis? I mean, county-wise or state-wise. I don't know if Steak and Shake is a thing in California. There's one by my work. And it's open right now. Looks like a nice place, too. I don't know, guys. Videos where I eat food tend to be on the short side. So I could technically take my Canon 60D Maybe I could talk to the manager and be like, hey, before work one day, just go down to Steak and Shake and be like, all right, dude, like, I want to film in your restaurant. What do you guys think about that? I mean, it would appear on Random Street Theater, not this channel, but. Kit, you're getting into video. I hardly realized you were there. Yes. I'm gonna rub your belly. I'm gonna rub your belly. Oh. Pink Rabbit. Richard, name the movie that is, quote, is from. That's easy. Pez Cherry Flavored Pez. Or can anyone in the chat give it no cheating? I don't know that movie. Mathematics. Hey, Richard, how many gay guys of Grinder is your basement today? Mathematics. It is not funny. You are not funny. Go away. Now I've lost my place. Phil Proci, are you in north side of Rose Hills, Avocado Heights, or south side Whittier? I am in unincorporated Los Angeles County territory, Philip. I live about 2 miles from Rio Hondo College, if that clarifies things enough. Solaris, thank me later. Dibijit, Richard, have you ever done goal in hole? Stone Papa Smurf, I'm grieving buffalo chicken tenders right now. Craving buffalo chicken tenders right now. TO2 Cheeseburger, what up, Chubby Tubby? Question is, what did I stick in your mom? Solaris, make a lemon like Metalemon. Kinnery47, I think you're awesome. Thank you. Calprince, Casper's or Wiener Schnitzel. Well, I've never been to Casper's. I don't mind Wiener Schnitzel, but it can get soggy. The 2 Cheeseburger, you have a sumo bathtub. Yeah, that fits me and your mom. Trevor, Richard, what ethnicity are you? I am Irish on my father's side and Jewish on my mother's. Willis, I'm in Indianapolis. Okay, yeah, so what you have access to, Willis, would be very different from what I have access to. Phil Perochi, what stood out to you the most during introduction to psychology? Oh, that is tough. I mean, I had introduction to psychology with a very quirky Dr. Bide. And Dr. Bide, he said, like for me to take proper advantage of him as a teacher, we would need to be in a private seminar. So, I mean, one of the things that really stood out to me about the class itself was that he just kept saying, wow, your field of study has got to be really broad. You know a lot of stuff. Because after every lecture, I would come and I would talk to him about questions he had. And he had a PhD, and I was answering his questions. Dimajit, Stone Papa Smurf, then visit KFC quickly. VM, Toe, your mother already left the stream. No need to call her back. Toe all 2 Cheeseburger. Trevor has American Sumo. Geeko said hi. 2 Cheeseburger. VM, that's rich coming from someone that's adopted. Solaris, Toe for using adoption as insult. Cheeseburger, VM has 2 lesbian adopted dads. Okay. You're gonna get time out if you keep talking like that. Solaris, lesbian and dad is the same sentence. Solaris is apparently a dumbass. Solaris Cheeseburger is apparently a dumbass. Cheeseburger says, Solaris, I know you have to look out for your BFVM. Okay, guys, don't fight in the chat. You want to insult someone? Insult me. That's why I'm here. Mike, Richard, I order you my favorite snack. If you don't like, throw them away. What's your favorite snack, Mike? Solaris. Oh, you noticed. Ugh, lost my place. Cheeseburger. VM gets his back door kicked in by Solaris. Phil Perochi, what software program do you use to edit videos? I kind of start wanting to make videos. I use Adobe Elements. Although that's become a pay service. So, I mean, unless you have the old version. Eric Sachs, well, I'll be a chimpanzee's crotch. Well, Stone Papa Smurf, it's midnight where I am at. Nothing open. It's like 9:18 here. VM, Toe, well, how else could anyone get in when your mother is sitting against the front door? Pink Rabbit, once again, the best part of this show is your dyslexia. Reading comments incorrectly and then being confused why the comment doesn't make sense. I'm glad I amuse you. Laugh at my pain, Pink Rabbit. Laugh! Laugh, damn you! Upstart, hey, it was good seeing you at Donkers last night. Their gay bar hasn't been the same without you for a while, and it felt like home again with you there. Aw, you're talking to yourself. Charlie Jones, cheeseburger! Solaris, the cat is back, guys. Life is suddenly worth living again. That was Kit. Dibbajet, Stone Papa Smurf. Then when we'll wake up, the first thing you will do is visit KFC. You are craving chicken at midnight. Eric Sachs, I wonder what happened to the foreskin after the circumcision. How is it disposed of? Generally as medical waste. I think you're supposed to burn it. Although sometimes it's preserved as a souvenir. Solaris, foreskin, your foreskin for foreskin, skin, fat big boy skin for 4. Stone Papa Smurf, I'm planning on getting a buffalo chicken Caesar salad tomorrow for lunch at Omega Pizza in Worthington, Massachusetts. That sounds really good, actually. Elliot Stabler, back on the electricity again, Richard. I guard infrastructure. Eric Sachs, you've never lived if you haven't gotten kicked out of Arby's for using drugs in the bathroom. I knew a girl that said you haven't lived until you've had a pelvic exam. El Pistafo, Richard, did I ask if you have Five Guys in LA? Yes, we do. There is a Five Guys at the mall from Back to the Future, which is the closest one to me. Willis, we have White Castle out here also. Have you ever had White Castle? They are some delicious sliders. I do not care for White Castle sliders, because I don't like the onions. We can only get frozen White Castle out here, though, so maybe they're better in real life. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, yo. Dibbajet, Stone Papa Smurf, God gave success to your plan. Solaris, White Castle is so good. You know, I mean, I don't know why everybody thinks that. Eric Sachs, oh, Elliot Stabler, Law and Order sound effect. El Pistofo, some comments are written poorly. Indeed. Mike, boiled peanuts I got masked to in case my gift is trashed. At least you got something good. Would not be the first time I've reviewed boiled peanuts, dude. Perfect situation, lead love down the drain. Here's the pitch, slow and straight. All I have to do is swing and I'm a hero. but I'm a zero. Hungry nights once again. Oh, yes. The Mask. What do you guys think of the name Eggroll the Fat Ninja? Thinking of having that character in one of my channels. Maximaridius, Big Duck. Did you really mean duck? Where was I? I lost my place. Phil Perochi, Blaze Pizza or California Pizza Kitchen. Haven't had either. Mike, I think I had California Kitchen. Mike, I'm filling a classic action suit for my foreskin. I needed the extra length. Eric Sachs, do you have Red Robin out there? I do believe we do, but they're few and far between. Stone Papa Smurf, what's your favorite pizza place of all time? I'd say Town Spa Pizza in Staten, Massachusetts. I'm actually a Costco pizza fan. I'm a very simple man. VM, are you a big fan of seafood, Rich? Red Lobster, mayhaps. I don't know if I've ever been to a Red Lobster. Again, I love seafood, but rarely do I go to places where you can get much of it. Elliot Stabler, Eric Sachs, Cricket Sounds, Solaris 1524. Phil Perochi, what are a couple of quick tips that you give me for shooting videos, sometimes to be aware of? Well, the first thing, Philip, would be always proof your video before you post it. Because that's a thing. I mean, I just made a video where I had mad gas. And I don't know if that mad gas is going to be picked up by the video. But if it is, I'm going to have to reshoot the video. Because, I just kept having mad gas. So that's one thing. And, that would bring up the second thing. That if you can, make sure you're not going to have mad gas. You want to use the restroom before the video. Make sure you clear your bladder because it will give you more time. And further on that. Also, be aware of your background. That's a problem a lot of people have. And if you're short on time and you can't redo the video, silence your phone. That would be a thing. Okay, and speaking of the restroom, my bladder just told me you better go and you better go now. So I'll talk to you all later. I'm Richard.